there, and welcome back to some more Forza Motorsport 4. Today we're continuing on Let's Play. This is episode 176. In today's episode we are taking a look at the Class B World Championship races 9 through 12. For that we need a Class B car, and it's time for an American. It's the 2012 Chrysler 300C SRT8. I told you it wasn't very interesting, but it's a car.
I'm trying to find my mute button.
Anyways, I
well done.
think we have... Yes, we do have 100% Chrysler affinity, so we'll go ahead and perform some upgrades. We won't do weight reduction though, even though this car desperately needs it because it's very heavy.
Car is heavy.
265s on the front. No, 265s on the rear, 255s on the front. That'll do. Nice Lancia FEMA. Yep. The new 300. Yeah, even today it's still the new 300 because they haven't changed it a fucking shit.
Where will they? It's good.
America.
Yeah.
Anyways. Oh, right, I've got to do that again, haven't I? Class B World Championship, the ultimate 12-car championship for the fastest B-class cars in the world. Races 9 through 12 begin with the Sebring full circuit. The fat boy that is the 300. Yeah, the 300 is a big car. Driven by big people. Like Drace's dad.
Enough for Drace's dad.
Yeah.
So it's good enough for any of us.
Well, he's like fucking... That dude's like 6'5", so...
He's played against NBA. Or did he
Yeah,
say
bro,
he
he's like
played
Kobe
in-
Bryant without the helicopter crash.
Good news.
Shut Oh god, I mean that's so full.
No.
Don't give me that, everyone was accusing him of being a fucking rapist before he died.
Sorry, what?
What?
Yeah, you didn't hear about that
no.
part, did you?
No.
No.
Yeah.
How
Meant for
true
big
was it?
people like me. No, I'm driving... No, Omar, you're wrong. It's not 2 European cars and an American car. It is
No.
one Asian car, 1 European car, and 1 American car. So there you go.
Asian? What?
Yeah. I drove an Asian car.
What Asian car?
The HSV GTS.
That's not Asian.
It's Australasian.
Oceania.
Close enough.
Or yeah, Australasia. Whatever you want to call it. But that's not Asian.
It's more Asian than it is European.
Forza thinks it's Asian, probably.
No, Forza thinks it's European. But, because
Sorry,
it's...
what?
Australia is one of those countries I can play with, and depending on what type of mood I'm in, I can make it either an Asian car or a European car, so it works. Yeah, the consensual sex case that Brian had. Exactly. Why is the shifting animation manual? Because Forza cares as much about the 300C as anyone IRL cares about the 300C.
Still not as good as when Forza 7 came out and the MX-5 had the shifter as the indicator.
Yeah, that was
Did you see
brilliant.
that?
That was amazing.
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, with the NAMX5, to change gears, the driver flicked the indicator stalk.
No, he didn't actually fix it, just moved.
Oh, right.
The animation wasn't
boring.
that balked, yeah.
How do you fuck that up? How do you manage to accidentally map an indicator stalk? Like, there are.
Well, I'm assuming they wanted to make them movable in the Forza Vista, and it got fucked that way.
That would be the single car that has had animated indicators. What is
No,
the
as in they
point?
were thinking about doing it, but didn't do it.
It is the MX-5, so if anyone...
I don't know, there's
wasn't
quite a
there
few
two
game
NAs?
bugs that you look at and think, how did someone make that happen?
yeah.
It's like how they looked at the fucking release version of Gran Turismo 2 in North America and was like, Vector M12 of Trial Mountain Endurance. That made sense.
Did they manage to like shift the like
yeah,
like,
they
competitive car
deleted
list up
a
by one?
car from... Oh, sorry. The Shelby GT350R that's supposed to be in the Seattle Endurance, for whatever reason, they changed the number of it to the final car in the opponent list, so everything got moved up one.
Yeah, so there's like a Skyline R30 and the fucking K Cup or whatever,
Yeah.
and shit like
Wait,
that.
what?
which is-
Yeah.
Just don't play that version of the game.
Actually, no, it only fucked
Wait,
with the
which-
endurances, so basically, like,
That's
what...
it? Oh.
oh, actually, no, tell a lie, it fucked with the, Because actually, it's still in the European version, this actually. The NA Cup has the Peugeot 306 rally car in it, because that's supposed to be in the Pikes Peak Rally event. But it wasn't, and instead a different car from that series just takes its place twice.
There's a Matt J video on it if you wanna, like, go into it.
Yeah.
A who video?
Matt J155.
Oh, they're one of those people with numbers for names, because...
He's the guy that does basically anything Gran Turismo Beta related, he's your guy.
Cool.
Even if his news video isn't quite as good as I was hoping it was be.
I don't
choice of
like
background
watching his
music in it was
videos.
fucking awful.
I don't like watching his videos because he constantly like gets his like desktop recording out of sync with his mic, and it's so very annoying to me.
What was his new video about, Emil?
The racing modifications in Gran Turismo 2, which would have been fine, but he didn't go into any of the prize cars, which also have unique racing modifications that kind of could do with some explanation, so... God, that 300 is boring. It really is, isn't it?
Yeah, no, so we haven't said a single thing about it.
I was gonna say, I was like doing fake Wikipedia articles, this I can't. Well,
it shares its...
Try it right now.
It shares its platform with the Dodge Challenger and Dodge Charger.
No
Which
way.
shares it with, what, the Mercedes E190 or something? Wasn't it?
No, it's suspension bits. It's basically like a hodgepodge of early 2000s S and E classes.
Yeah, nice.
The length is probably shared with the Sprinter van.
This one's powered by a 6.1 litre V8, not Hemi, but badged as a Hemi engine.
Shame.
Producing 415 brake horsepower.
You probably got that horsepower figure from pressing down on the D-pad.
No, but that's a good point.
Is it down on the D-pad in this game?
Well, no, because this fucking Hemi engine was in... Oh wait, no, this produced like 430.
Oh.
This Hemi engine was in like... If you've been around any Chrysler in like the late 2000s, this Hemi, not Hemi, was everywhere. It still is, they just whacked a supercharger on it. Oh yeah, it's built in Canada. That's the other point.
Oh yeah.
Like a lot of American cars, like the Ford GT is actually built in Canada.
So is the what's it called, the Dodge Demon?
Than
Yeah.
Mexico.
Yeah, this is basically built in the same factory as the Demon. It's the same platform.
It's just a...
Is it?
Yeah, the
the
Charger
Charger?
and the
Oh, yeah.
the Charger and the 300 are identical.
minus the body kit.
Yeah, well, yeah, they just put a fucking fatter lumbering body on top of the 300 and then stick a slightly less lumbering fat body
And
on
it's
top of the Charger.
luxurious.
No, it isn't.
Compared... Yeah, no, it's not.
Can you tell that I'm getting mad in the background?
No.
Not
you're
really,
okay.
no.
Okay, good.
Other than when you occasionally start
Oh, they
yelling.
tried to sell us this.
They did?
Yeah.
Yeah, if
Why?
you get just as a quick thing to Americans, if you get angry when we call everything a 300C, that's because it was all 300C over here. They tried to sell us it and stuck a diesel engine in it, and it didn't work.
They did.
Yes,
No,
it was
right.
it was a
And-
Mercedes-Benz 6-cylinder diesel. Made like 230 brake.
And then when Chrysler fucking decided, hey, Europe doesn't exist anymore, they went, hey, but we have...
Yeah,
to
it's from
speed."
that weird, like, late 2000s, early 2010s when Chrysler decided to try and ship a lot of cars in Europe, so they gave us, like, the Avenger and the Sebring. And
Yeah,
we got the
and-
Dodge Journey.
And then they were
I've
like,
actually seen the modern... I've actually seen the modern Chrysler 300 in Wales.
There was one of them around here that got used as a taxi.
Oh, nice.
The resale
I mean,
values on them are awful, so people bought them as, like, fake Mercedes E-classes, because you basically get
Yeah,
a slightly
I mean,
older
yeah.
E-class, but new.
and then Chrysler was like, hey, let's fuck out of Europe. Oh wait, we still have beats left. Oh, Lancia. Use that.
They pulled out in 2017, I think. I can't remember if the 300 was pulled before or after.
I know. At least maybe it's then just a French thing, but then there was a Lancia Tema, which was just a 300C with Lancia badges.
Australia is not part of Europe, just 100% confirming that. It's very far away.
Yeah.
And if you
it's
go,
part-
well, Australian
part
people are
of them.
basically British people, then yeah, okay, America's also part of Europe then by that logic.
Yeah,
No,
but
no, Emil. Australia is part of Europe because they're in the Eurovision.
are they?
Fucking Sweden's in the
Yes.
Eurovision, and that's not part of Europe.
No,
Yes, it is.
It
It's
is.
not a con-
No, they're not part
Europe.
of the EU though.
That's
Yeah, neither
two
is
different
Which is
England.
what most of Eurovision's centered around.
It's not.
No, but it's Europe.
Continental Europe.
They stick Russia in it, and Russia's only like half in there, technically.
Yeah, but there's
Yeah,
always.
I mean, it's more in there than.
No, Russia's more in Asia than it is in, technically.
Yeah.
No, the
Yeah,
bit where people
yeah,
live in it.
No, I mean, only reason they actually
People
got
live in the
Australia-
other eastern Russia.
Yeah, like
Not
3
many,
people.
but some of them are there.
Yeah, some of them, but they're all frozen.
Yeah, they're all dead. They live there because they can't.
There's
go
no fucking
anywhere 'cause
Darsol's
they are
Pass
dead.
in that point.
God, what should I make on automation?
Yes, Fiat
know.
rebadged Dodge and Chrysler's. There was a rebadged Dodge Journey as the Fiat Fremont, which is hilarious.
Oh yeah.
I'm currently reading about hemispherical engine heads, or combustion chambers, I should say.
What
Which
should
sort of
you
Hemi
build
is-
on automation?
Mm-hmm.
Build
rival
me
to the thing
a
that I
2003... Actually, no, I've got an idea. Build a
no,
competitor to a...
Build me.
Build a competitor to the Chrysler 300C. Go.
I'll bet.
Few
Like a
restrictions
best
we
second.
have to make on this.
Uh-huh.
Has
Wait,
to
let me
be...
write these
chassis
down. Let me write these down.
20 years old.
Okay, this is a 2012 car.
Okay.
Has to be rear-wheel drive.
Boring.
Uh-huh.
And has to use... Find out what suspension this used. Use that.
Oh, it'll be multi-link and McPherson front.
You
I can almost
really think this is
guarantee
going to be
you,
multi-link? Really?
But
You really
yeah,
think
it has
this is
the same-
multi-link?
Multi-link is
Boring
really commonly used.
Terribly, awfully boring person boost. How do you know this?
Well, no, it just seems obvious.
My car
doesn't
was
it?
multi-link.
Yeah, lots of things do.
The
Hold
Honda,
on then,
the
Chrysler
Honda
350.
Civic past the year 2000 didn't have multi-link. That
I bet you
Suspension.
it does. Well, if you think about it, what are the alternatives for a big luxury
Torsion
car like
beam.
that? It won't
Make it
have
front-wheel
torsion.
drive, less heavy. Front-wheel
Wait.
drive's just better than rear-wheel drive in general, anyway.
Yeah. There we go.
I don't like front-wheel drive much.
No, but it's better.
Maybe.
Like, in terms
It-
of weight and making an average everyday car, front-wheel drive is superior to rear-wheel drive.
Oh yeah, absolutely, I agree there. It doesn't say what suspension it has on Carfolio, unless I need to check one of the million different other ones.
Well, check the fucking Charger, then it's the same thing.
That's a good point.
Anyway, I'm gonna go away. I'm tired. It's
Alright, later, bud.
5:30.
See you, Ludo.
Drive. Yeah.
Technically, you
Dodge
could charge
Charger.
the fucking 1998 E-Class and it'll be the same thing.
2012 Dig.
Well, that's the other reason why I think it's the.
What,
it's
98 Mercedes? Mercedes were done with innovation by the 90s. That was when Mercedes was in their bad part. Fun fact though,
Tab-
you know the fucking A-Class that failed the Moose test?
multi-link. Yes.
I
Yeah.
found a model car version of that with the crushed-in roof from when it failed the Moose test the other day.
It's kind of like
What?
a.
It's amazing.
I think it was on eBay. It's brilliant. It won't be a live rear axle. I think only the Mustang was on live rear axle by this point.
Wait, what am I
Yeah,
writing down?
that and a couple of off-roaders. Hold on.
This
I
SST
hate
is so nice.
Carfolio's years
Like 3
sorting
seconds.
system. 2011. What should
2011?
not say? It doesn't. Cool. Yeah, it doesn't say. Right, fine. Chrysler 300C underneath.
Under.
He's just gonna pull it off and it's gonna turn out to be like a fucking leaf spring.
It's a 300C. It's
Mercedes only designed the front suspension.
It does appear to be multi-link.
Yeah, I
rear
think it was an
suspension.
X-axle. No, that was a BMW too.
Man, it's all marketing.
That's a fun little fact with you actually, Boost.
What?
The Rover 75, despite being front-wheel drive, used the BMW 3 Series rear suspension.
Fair enough.
And even had the transmission channel to be rear-wheel drive.
Yeah, it's McPherson strut front. What did I say?
You said it was going to be a live rear axle.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you
At
did.
no point did I ever say that.
I think that's the only restrictions. Oh, it's going to be like
I
less
think-
than 20 grand, because these things
Oh,
were cheap.
No, 20, because you can't. 20 grand in automation is kind of difficult to get.
I'll do it in Great British pounds.
How could it be difficult? I made a, like, that, you know that fucking, what was that small Japanese thing I made? The fucking Minori or whatever it was?
No.
That cost like
And it's
3
all-
grand. That thing was cheap.
No, are you looking at material cost or the total cost?
Total material.
Because there's a difference.
Well, just like, I don't know, what do you think the material cost of a 300C is?
But
I don't know.
actually, no, like probably like £8.
Yeah.
£8.75.
Because
that's
they
fine.
basically
Oh, no.
got all the Mercedes components for free. The engine's been used in everything since like the year 2005.
Steel, ladder, steel.
The ladder chassis.
No. Should I make a Chrysler 300C as well?
Ooh, that's an idea. We'll have a 300C off.
I don't want that.
No, hold on. We have a 300C off, and the person who wins gets to call their car the 400, and the person that loses gets to call their car the 200.
No,
Oh.
the 200 already exists.
It doesn't anymore. The 200
Destroyed
survived for like a year, and no one bought it.
Where's my
Because
game
apparently
so-
you use like 50% of the value in like...
2011, right?
Yeah.
I just want you to know I'm totally putting wheel skirts on mine.
So 2011, rear wheel drive...
No, 2012 I thought we were going for.
No, we'll go
2011.
2011.
Also,
Okay,
yeah, old
fine.
body 2012 anyway, so I'll just be
2011, big saloon car, rear wheel drive.
It is
Everything
100
else is
points.
free, I guess.
Oh, so just endless. boost.
Oh, natural aspiration, no turbos.
Oh, okay.
Boring. Do we have to use a push rod engine?
This would be
Yeah.
quite... Nah, this fake Hemi was like... I assume it's dual overhead cam.
No, I didn't.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Just-
push rod.
No, this isn't the old Hemi. This isn't even a Hemi.
No, they're still using push rods.
No, I guarantee you this isn't a push rod engine.
I bet you it is.
£5.
Actually, I was just on Carfolio. Let me find it. History.
Yeah, I've heard of Enthusiasts.
300C specifications. Oh, and this one's V6. That's not what I want.
That's got the egg V6. That's the single overhead cam.
It's the Mercedes. No, this one's a dual overhead cam Mercedes turbo diesel.
That's the... Yeah, that's okay. That's the 300C Euro.
Hemi. Naturally aspirated.
Make sure it's the
overhead valve.
6.1.
What did I say? Yes. Is it? Hold on. Where's displacement? That's 5.7.
Just go on Wikipedia and Google 6.1 litre Hemi.
Because that's boring.
Hold on.
Why did I Google Wikipedia? Chrysler 300C.
Hold on. 6.1 litre
bet.
Hemi Chrysler.
These are the top results.
Second generation. No, that's not it. Third generation,
Yeah.
trademarked.
Okay, right. another
Cast
slight
iron,
issue.
aluminium, overhead valve 60. Yeah, okay, yeah.
What did I
Multi-port
say?
fuel injection.
The Demon, by the way, is still a push rod engine.
Nice.
Just so you're
Just so
aware.
you know, that $5's going into AK's pocket for giving you the shout out, so
Okay.
that'll be worth more to you in the long run, I feel.
Yeah, we'll get
Think
mad
of how
at-
many subscribers you'll get being dropped in our 10-minute of Fail Race Podcast 4
Stop talking.
when it
I
like
want
has
to
like
enjoy this.
2,000 viewers by the end of it.
I want to see the viewer retention of that because it's just like cliff, isn't it?
I bet it's people like, wow, that's what the guy who looks like Survive the Hunt looks like, and then just drop off.
They just hit hello and then they just alt tab.
Oh, Survive the Hunt. Have you seen the views that's still getting? It's insane.
Yeah, because kids are like, oh, GTA 5, and then like,
He should be like
Oh, and
Dream.
No,
Actually, he is
I-
like Dream because it's manufactured. Wait, we don't know that. We don't know that. It's all legit.
No,
Yeah.
I genuinely think this manhunt stuff is genuine.
Are you
I
sure
dunno,
about
to
that?
me,
You know we have an inside source, right?
what?
And you know I've spoken to my inside source about said thing before, right?
What are you on about?
You know what I'm on about.
I have genuinely no
We
clue.
have someone who is in those videos.
Do we really?
Yes.
Emil, you're famous? No way.
Yeah, man, I'm going to be on the Fail Race podcast soon. They're going to
That's
introduce
all.
me as
you're talking about
special
the podcast
guest.
thing. I
No, I'm
thought
not
you were
talking about the podcast,
Dream.
I'm talking about Survive the Hood. Hunt.
Yeah, no, I thought you were talking about Dream.
Survive a gun.
Oh, my house is
Survive
burning
the
down.
Gun, that's what my version's going to be called. Where instead of like one person trying to evade 16 people, it's 16 people trying to evade me. I'm just going to walk around like Arnold Schwarzenegger in Terminator 2 with the fucking sawn off.
Just Hunt the Survivors, except way less cool. I mean, it wasn't
okay.
cool to
I fought the fire.
Is that Hunt the Survivors? Is that seriously what he came up with?
pretty sure.
Why did he just call it Survive the Cunt? Survive the Hunt's the
Exactly.
first one, and then Survive the Cunt. Singular.
Because he gets ad
Done.
rev, and he can't get ad rev with Survive the Gun.
The only video that doesn't get ad read for me is that one that we called Horsecock Harry. Every other video is fully monetized. Like, YouTube's even reviewed my videos and said, yep, this is safe for monetization.
Somebody at the YouTube headquarters has watched your videos.
Yeah, because they
I think
give you
they-
that review thing
yeah.
for, like, ad suitability, and I just filled it out and said, yes, everything's fine on, like, a Vice City video, and they were like, yep, there's no violence in this video, you're fine.
Cool.
Can't argue with that. Yeah, Infusia is actually pretty darn cool. I like Infusia a lot. I would LP it, but that game goes on for far too long, so fuck that.
That doesn't.
I think it does.
You can get to rank 1 quickly. No.
Yeah, but is rank 1 the endpoint? Because doesn't it randomly
Basically.
generate events, if I remember rightly?
It is if you give up.
Yeah, no, rank 1 I kind of see as like the goal.
The other problem is it's basically the same thing over and over again, because you have to use the same car like a million times, and I don't like that for an LP
Oh,
format.
basically, yeah, I hate the way how it keeps throwing cars at you, but also makes it so that you can't really switch between them.
Yeah, exactly.
'Cause
That
that-
kind of
that-
rules it out.
Wastes a day.
The only games that really work where you can like use one car over and over again is like actual official license shit like
How many
WRC games and Toka.
Have.
Huh?
How many doors does this car have to have?
4.
12.
12.
But
Nah. Can't do 12.
What?
I don't know, fucking look at it, it's not
I
It's
can't
the
do
most
I can't see the tire of the
conventional
car.
saloon car you've ever seen in your life. It's an American car.
It could have one long door on each side.
It's not fucking Veloster.
could be.
Yeah. Yeah, very well good.
Is that
Why
what
is the
Boost's
name-
gonna do to differentiate his car? Is gonna make it to a Veloster?
Manual
can't-
locker. Hell yeah.
There's no full version of this body. They're all
Why are you getting a
plastic.
manual locking differential? That's like all-wheel
It's
drive
American.
cars.
Why am I having a pushrod cast like iron engine in this car?
Emil, leave him be. He
You didn't
doesn't
have
need
to
any
have
help.
push rod.
I'm gonna have cross-ply tires now that you mentioned.
Oh Jesus! I'm waiting for him to post this. And it's literally gonna be like that 1940s mod car with like modern headlights stuck on it.
It's gonna have a Chrysler C like style to it.
Yeah, the 300C is the Camry, but American, kind of.
What's the cheapest?
It's in the Camry, but American.
No, because the Camry's Japanese.
No,
Is
but it's
it?
made in America.
Yeah, it's built in America.
Yeah, so's the fucking Accord in like a million different places. That doesn't make the Accord American, does it? A car's
Well,
not
the-
by its country by where it's built.
It
You
is
don't
now.
call a DeLorean Irish.
I do.
Yeah.
You don't say the fucking GMC Yukon is from fucking Uzbekistan.
Again,
Boost-
I do. Look.
Um,
You don't go up to a Honda Civic and say, "Oh, that's fucking English. That is made in fucking Sunderland."
No, here's the thing. You
That's
take
in
what you
instance,
can get.
isn't it? Actually, that's made in Sunderland.
No, you take what you can get. This is why every Aston Martin to me is now Welsh. Because the factory is there now.
No worries, Chicane, although we did miss you heavily. How are you doing, bud? Give your car drum brakes with cross-ply tyres.
You know what? I want to set the date for my car to the 1940s. Wait, I can't do that because... Oh...
You literally can't make a car in, like... Automation is literally only built for making cars, like, in the modern day. Because if you try and build, like, an old car... Like, the fucking fuel economy is garbage.
It's gonna be a pickup truck underneath.
Jesus.
Chunky.
Alright, good to hear. I've got like an ulcer or something in my mouth and it really hurts.
This is peak American car.
Peak American car. How much power are you
24s.
making? Actually, no. Let's not disclose power until the end because you know
Yeah,
you don't want Boost copying your fucking workman.
Yeah, my immaculate work.
It makes like 50 horsepower.
You're not far off.
Knocking 0%.
Look, let's just say the pistons are at 83% stress.
Valve float, yes. Oh, so you're making it as reliable as a Chrysler product. That works. Mouth cancer? I hope so.
Sounds like the worst kind of cancer you could have.
I could
would be
think
able
of
to eat-
worse.
Could you?
Yeah.
I mean,
Colon sounds pretty bad.
you don't eat through your colon. I mean, I hope you don't.
God damn, that's where I've been going wrong all my life.
Yeah, that's why you've got colon
First Sonic
cancer.
penetrated me in my colon, and then I have to stop eating through it. Damn.
Please don't talk about it.
What?
You had to be there.
Subscribe to the moving chicane.
I
That's all
really
I'll say.
wish I was there.
Yeah, subscribe to the
Because I
Twitch.
like...
We were going to invite you in, but you was offline, and then I forgot you existed.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Because
time
Chicane
was
was
this?
like, "Oh yeah, get boosted." And I was about 7 o'clock. He was offline, and I was like, "Oh, I'll
Oh,
wait
yeah,
until he's
I think-
online." And then I like
I
forgot
was
you
either
existed.
sleeping or having food then.
Yeah,
just
then we
turn
all
off
forgot you existed. So.
Football
No
wheel.
worries.
Football.
Oh god, has it got the fucking Fiat Panda Italia hubcaps in it?
Yes, it does, baby.
I love the Fiat Panda Italia. That's the best special edition ever.
Pinnacle of automotive
Because football
engineering.
wheels.
Football. Ah, yes, football. Thank you, thank you.
Worst bit is if you
Well-
drove that in Brazil, you'd be set on fire.
You'd be football.
I mean, the Brazilians are the people who ended up throwing themselves to their own death during the 1950 World Cup because they didn't win.
Yeah, it's just a reasonable thing to do.
man.
Accurate.
And then the newspapers the next day covered it up and just said, "Yeah, Brazil won." I think they got
As you
beat by
do.
Denmark or something. I can't remember.
Fuck Denmark. What did Denmark do for the planet? Exist?
Yeah,
nobody
man,
cares.
Denmark didn't give us Ayrton Senna. It gave us Jan
Exactly.
Magnussen.
He was infinitely better because he drove Corvettes.
Bruce, who's the best F1 driver of all time?
If you say anything other than Taki and Noah, you're gonna be shot.
I almost said Nikita Mazepin as a joke, but even then I couldn't say that.
No, I'm being serious. Who is the best F1 driver of all time?
I don't know. It's best of your era. That's the thing.
It's obviously
It's
Lewis
like-
Hamilton, but we'll gloss over that. Who's the best F1 driver?
Oh yeah, Lewis.
Well,
It
that's
is.
the thing. Lewis is the best of this generation. I think it's indisputable that.
Yeah,
Wait, he's
obviously.
not. What do you mean?
But it's like, was he better than
Who's the
Schumacher
best
when
of the
Schumacher
V8 era?
beat-
That's a good question. Was Vettel actually?
but-
Because I don't think Vettel's the best driver of the V8 era.
I don't know if he was the
Um,
best driver, but there were times like that's the thing. You don't win 9 races in a row by being second.
Oh god,
best,
no,
I
he
think.
wasn't bad. He just
I think
had a
2013
lacking of good
was the
qualities.
best driver. But yeah, I don't know.
2013, sure.
Maximum tire width of 55
Yeah, cross splice will do that.
at 26 inches.
But yeah, no. Who's the best?
Who's the best?
I'm not letting you escape
Maldonado.
the question. Yeah, there you go. He did win a race.
He did. Well, that's the thing. Maldonado's just grown.
No, he did win a race for Williams, which currently means he is more talented than George Russell and Nicholas Latifi and Jack Aitken.
But he's the last until Lance Stroll. Actually, he was the last Williams winner.
Denmark is the Chrysler 300 of the world. Denmark makes good bacon, I think.
Hottest take.
Yeah,
You can just come out the oven.
Actually, Denmark also makes the Zenvo ST1,
How
which
much
is
does
brilliant because it's
Is
made
it?
of steel.
What's it cost?
What?
It is. Have you not heard that?
Oh,
The fucking chassis of the Zenvo is steel.
amazing.
Oh, yeah,
It weighs like fucking 3,700 pounds or something ridiculous.
that's a lot of money.
It's
No?
probably because they
Okay.
spent all their money building like gimmicky wings that are debatable if they actually work.
No, they spent all
Yeah.
their money on trying to get that Corvette engine twin-charged.
And Koenigsegg did it far cheaper and
I
quicker.
forgot about the ST1. The Mitsubishi Charisma diesel. Now, man, the Mitsubishi Charisma is the most charismatic car to ever exist.
Wait, are we driving these cars?
Oh, God.
No.
Is this like an automation challenge now? Boost is going to upload. Design the best Chrysler 300C that isn't a Chrysler 300C. Gotta get someone to make like a one-to-one replica of a 300C to test them against it.
Oh, that's why I was
Somebody's
getting so expensive. It was all-wheel drive. God,
Yeah, you
why
have
is
to be
this
rear-wheel
score-
drive.
goodness me.
Garbage.
It's called the TS1 now because everyone's when you search Zenvo ST1 you get car on fire. When you search Zenvo TS1 you get Flappy Wingo Wee. UJE Day. Yeah, there you go. Fucking UJE Day.
What's the minimum weight?
There's no minimum weight.
There isn't a minimum. Why can't it be 4,000 lbs?
Well, 4,365 pounds is what the actual car weighs, to my knowledge.
Mine is 1,821 kilos. So whatever that
That's
is.
about that, yeah.
I didn't put any safety or interior into it, so that's why it weighs so little.
Well,
Mine's
Chrysler
a
no
little-
interior can get away with. Safety you probably can't.
Well, I mean, it's so fucking big. Entire cars are like, entire front ends are crumple zone, and you still wouldn't get to like the.
Marcus Winkelhock's the goat. Yeah, fair point.
I forgot this game was going out on the what's it called? Silverstone.
Huh?
Forza 4.
What about it?
Yeah.
It's got all the-
Silverstone.
Yeah, it's got the old Silverstone before it became the new one.
That is
Ooh.
what all things turn into.
This is the
It's
track
live.
I drove around on and like did quite well in the touring car thing.
Okay.
And almost
Something
so
though.
completely avoided being killed by a flying Persia.
Drum brakes.
That was actually one of the greatest things I've ever done in my life, thinking about it. I managed to survive being completely killed by a Peugeot because I went for a dive bomb on someone that completely wasn't on. But if I didn't go for that move, I would have been killed.
Nice.
So, it's the good Silverstone. The new one, I don't like this section. Any track that has fucking S's on it, I can't. It spies it. Don't try and tell me the Suzuka S's are good. The Suzuka S's are shit.
They are.
They're not
I think it
fun.
depends.
They're not interesting. They're just shit.
That's the sole reason why I don't like Suzuka.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the S's, if you get them right, they're good.
Yeah, but you
But
don't.
it's just
But it's basically impossible to get them right in anything that isn't a Formula 1 car.
yeah, definitely. Well, I build everything to be high downforce, so that's probably why I like them.
How the fuck do I make V8 engines go brrr?
I don't
Flat
know.
plane
Mine's
crank.
VTEC.
mine's making less than 300 horsepower because it's kind of eco-tuned. But it gets
Without-
almost 28 mpg.
See, the
I
problem
was
with
making,
automation...
Like 220.
The problem with automation is I can't resist making engines fucking flat plane crank. Because then they sound incredible.
I don't... What does
Well-
flat plane... Okay, alright, it's slightly cheaper and easier to make, but you absolutely kill comfort if you do that, or smooth.
But it sounds awesome.
Also, you get a bit more power, actually, so...
That's what they
You get
use
more
in
power,
the fucking
then.
Yeah.
thing, isn't it? That's what the
I'm using 90
GT350
degrees.
has as a flat plane.
Yep.
Cast iron flat plane, baby.
Or at least the
Oh,
old
America.
GT350. I don't know about the new fucking thing.
Yeah, 2015 was a flat plane.
I know the GT... Doesn't the GT500 now produce like 800 horsepower or something because lol Hellcat?
I don't know, but I hope so.
Fuck, I need to cut costs somewhere. You don't need a differential. You can Flintstone it.
Oh, Bridge, the car on its roof is a Toyota. Hell yeah, man. And if you come down this stretch, you get to see Matt Neal falling over in a Mazda Zedos.
Just gonna put. Why is it front wheel drive?
And actually, isn't Silverstone the fucking...
Oh,
He's
it's
going for
trans-
first, says Cleland. Thing.
Yeah, I think so. It was one of the shorter lads.
Actually, there's been some great BTC. I mean, last year's fucking Sutton going from like 30th to 2nd place, that was Silverstone. You have to say that line is the law, oh yeah. He's going for first, says Cleland. Was it Cleland? I think.
Will drum brakes save on cost?
Well, yeah.
Yes, they do.
Unless
by
you
like
make them big, I think,
$200.
actually. If you make them really big, then no. Because material...
Oh
for
Christ!
drum
Yeah,
brake.
no, they don't. Okay, all right.
Does a drum brake's actually harder to make than a disc, I think.
What's cheaper to make? Oh, okay.
Because it's bigger. And
No,
also
but...
two pads.
Well, automation.
I mean, drum brakes work logically, as opposed to disc brakes, but disc brakes are better.
Hmm.
Because obviously
How many
your
seats?
logic for like making something stop is to like clamp down on it massively.
Hmm.
How many seats
Unless you
does
go
it save?
Maybach where you put fucking two calipers on it, on each wheel.
I thought that was just for... Oh, right, no, it's not a handbrake.
That's for stopping
yeah.
Maybachs, because they're like
Yeah.
£6,000 and 700 horsepower.
I want to go minimum ride height because then I have less spring to buy.
I run as low ride height as I can get away with, to be
Just
honest.
stick hydropneumatic suspension on it. Go
Yeah,
for
but
the
then I'll
full
have to
American
spend
car
money on
feel.
it. I have to spend money on hydropneumatic.
Yeah, I saw there's gonna be 3 affinities. I hope fucking Carl Bordley doesn't have a bright gold piss coloured one.
Does smaller wheels mean less money?
Yes,
Yes.
I think. Although tyre, I'm not sure.
Okay.
The man with the
Mel,
most
you're
round
going-
head in the world. I still love how this version of Silverstone is sponsored by fucking Proton. Remember Proton?
Yeah, they made that car that they used in Top Gear for that one thing they did that one time.
Yeah, they
Oh.
also made that touring car that got completely destroyed in 2016.
They also made that thing that Top Gear used.
Yeah, the Mercedes has gone in favour of another set of 3 Series because apparently we need more fucking BMW 3 Series in BTCC.
Okay, right.
I don't get why all the teams are upgrading to new cars now when, like, literally next year the fucking hybrid regulations are coming in. It's like, what, wouldn't you just upgrade then?
Shit. I can't use ladder chassis and McPherson's strut. Damn it. It's cheap.
Well, you
like,
don't
maybe
have to
some-
use McPherson's strut.
I mean, it's in the rules.
Is it?
Yeah, we agreed on it.
Oh, okay.
300c suspension.
So we're having 300c suspension, drivetrain, and everything else is just whatever.
I like how they built the 300C.
Yeah. Oh, also no manuals. I should point that out.
Oh, no,
Okay.
mine. Immediately.
Okay, well, 3-speed.
Because I'm almost 100% certain this car was never
Can't be
available with a
3-speed.
manual in this spec. I think the original
Or
SRT8s were.
expensive. God, I can't stand money
Fuck money, man.
being spent.
Hashtag
Yeah, fuck
capitalist pigs.
money. Hashtag paper cuts on dick because I fuck
Yeah,
money.
you called?
I wonder who they're gonna get to drive the fucking Toyota.
Cost. I need lower.
Actually, I'm trying to think of anyone who hasn't signed yet to. We should get Jack off in the fucking Toyota. I think time.
We should get Jack off on your on your not on your podcast. On your
Oh
channel.
god, are you on about that fucking weird dream I had?
What?
Have you never heard this story?
I haven't heard this story.
I had a weird dream once. That
No way.
we had a podcast and I got Jack Goff on it, and he got increasingly angry every time I said his name because it sounded like Jack Off. To the point where he just only answered questions with yes or no.
And that was a dream you
What
had,
you
you
are.
sad, sad person.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know if
does
it's a
sound
dream
kinda
or a
funny.
nightmare because I would never want to disappoint my hero Jack Goff.
You know
Butcher.
what?
I mean, Butcher's
If it-
quick as long as he doesn't try and kill himself.
If it doesn't explode when I run it, it's going in the car.
Andy Neat's a Toyota, fuck off. Andy Neat just needs to get in the bin. Andy Neat really is the fucking Mazepin of fucking BTCC. No one wants him there.
I don't watch either, so I can't.
You've seen
comment.
BTCC with us.
I've seen like
It's good shit.
2 episodes.
I was
2
going to
episodes of
jokingly say episodes, but you actually said it.
Yeah, no, I said it jokingly as well.
Yeah, Rich Energy, I forgot his name. Chry is still in it, so I'm assuming Rich Energy's staying in it.
Rich.
Alright,
Chry is staying
I
with
thought you were talking
BTC
about-
Racing for this year.
story.
No, although Story has gone up to Michael Chry and shook his hand as a picture.
Just want to say, I only have vanilla fixtures. Not entirely sure why, but
Michael Chry is, oh sorry, Michael Chry. Fucking, they have their own bike team now.
ooh.
Rich Energy. They actually bought like a motorcycle team.
Oh, I thought to Tour de France cycle.
No, not like that sort of fucking cycling, you fucking jerk, mate.
That'd be funny if they
Fucking
did that.
jerk, mate. That's a fucking, oh god.
Ugh.
Oh, well,
Jerk, mate.
yeah,
It's the hot new website.
I think that actually is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, no, I think I've seen that on a website that I've never been on.
I miss the good old days when we used to have fuckbook. That was a real site.
Maybe it still
Fucking
is.
fuckbook.
I'd rather not.
And then there was the slightly more mediocre Facebook for sex.
Oh.
But fuckbook was the OGs.
That sounds like one of those Google versus Bing memes.
Me and... fuck, me and the homies hate fuck.
Oh,
How small could I have? Do I have to make?
Yeah, he won the fucking, what's it called, the Jack Sears trophy or some bullshit.
5.4 liters.
I like how the
No.
Jack Sears trophy is literally like the trophy for peasants. It's great.
Oh, for fuck's sake! What? 20 grand max? Yeah.
20
Do-
grand max.
Are we
Oh,
saying
wait,
there's a
for
price
material
cap?
cost?
Because you said there was a bit of an issue with fucking automation, didn't you, Boost?
Well, I don't know. I'm well under if we're doing that, but
You're well under.
yeah, my car's like 13k
I'm
material
struggling.
cost.
Oh, material.
Well, I don't know
What's my
because that's
material
saying
cost?
That's the number that shows up there.
My material cost is 2.4 grand.
Oh god!
I don't think you made a luxury car.
I don't think you made a car. I think you made a scooter.
I've made my PC. Does it have to be a V8?
Andy
Doesn't have
Neat
to be,
got.
but-
I think Andy Neat has had podiums before because Andy Neat's been in BTCC for like 19 years non-consecutively. So Andy Neat drove the fucking.
Oh, I forgot one of the quality sliders. Oh, I'm well under now.
Oh,
By like
no.
$500.
Wait, what? You forgot a... What? What are you doing?
I like how you all like fuck with the sliders. I don't even touch them fucking things. Fuck that.
I don't, unless I'm building a sports car, in which case then the...
Yeah, if I'm
slider
building
goes
like
to
a
as low-
budget no object thing, like for your fucking challenges when we had the supercars, yeah, whatever. But
No,
Oh,
if
come
I'm
on.
given a... if I'm building a sports car, the safety slider goes to as low as I can legally have it.
I think the fucking Curver had its fucking safety slider neutered. What was that car called again?
We're gonna have to pull up
Shadowski
the audio
Curver
clip.
88 something.
Okay, right. My like estimated approximate cost is exactly $2,000 now. How much power does it make? Oh god.
Not enough.
Yeah, no, not enough. Oh, I need to rev it higher, but then the pistons and conrod will go through the fucking stratosphere.
Bear in mind, your target's 430 brake horsepower, I think it is.
I'm halfway there.
Hold on.
I'm a bit on...
Oh god, okay, never mind. 465. This produces more power than I thought.
I'm a bit under, but my fuel economy is great. 27 mpg.
Find out what the 0 to 60 time on the SRT8 thing was.
38, 300T, 2011.
Oh, it compresses a bit.
I think this might be the
14.
2012 car. Well,
Dirty
obviously,
guy.
you know, 2011 it was designed for, so.
0 to...
Fuck.
High
that
full
quality
second
slide.
range.
Really?
Oh, Jesus.
Yes.
Christ.
Someone tells me that's bullshit, but okay. If this thing gets to
Yeah,
like 0 to
this-
60 in mid-5s, I'd be amazed.
Yeah.
Because it weighs a ton, the engine's a million years old, and...
Oh, and how much did you say it weighed? Like 400,
4,400... I think it's 2 tons.
4,400 pounds.
I think it's like literally 2 tons.
Hahaha, I'm beating it by like 1,000 pounds.
Wait, this is the 6.4?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, there was no 6.1. You can't imagine that.
No, there was a 6.1.
Okay, well, there's not in this, like...
I almost want to 100%... Because the version in fucking Scotia's Challenger is 6.1, I think.
Doesn't mean they shared the engine.
Like, yeah, it does, because they're both fucking Hemi units made by Chrysler. You can
Yeah,
bore
but
something
they're
out.
the exact same one.
You can bore it out.
You can bore anything out. I'm good at
You
doing
bore
that.
me
I
out.
bore people out on this channel. Yeah.
No, do you know what you can't do, though? You can't
What?
bore something out on automation for reasons still undisclosed to anyone.
Well, you can do. You just make the engine bigger than what you expect.
6.4 was in 2012 only. There you go. Get out of my way, puny Mazda.
No.
It got out the way. It got.
But I'll be right back. I gotta go take a leak. Goodness me.
Much like your
Why are
car.
you stealing furniture?
You what?
Your car probably is leaking.
Yeah, it probably is.
6.1 was 04 to 2010. Yes, he sucked my penis.
No.
Oh, I don't know about that. I could do better than Nick Hamilton, probably. Then again, you know why? It's because I can legally drive a car and he can't. Ha! Suck
You're a
my
cruel person
penis,
sometimes.
disabled Hamilton.
According to most people on Facebook, that's the 7-time champion, though.
That was fucking... You've got to admit, that was a fucking top quality meme in my fucking recap. Fucking Hamilton. As soon as I saw Nick Hamilton in the fucking Lewis Hamilton 91 wins video, I was like, yep. That's gotta be in there. What the fuck was this engine in 2004? Well, I guess the 300 CSRT8 was something in like 05. I can't think of anything that existed before that. Boost.
No.
Do you think... Right, Racing Point's based out of Silverstone Grand Prix circuit, right?
They're like across the road, but yeah.
Yeah. Do you think we could get like Lawrence Stroll to rename the track to the the Lance Stroll Raceway?
No, what they do, they just go up there and shake the sign every night.
Yeah.
So every time they take it down, just next morning it goes back up.
Yeah. Fucking hell, that'd be great. And they name like every corner, like the first corner's called like Jordan Starts. Midway through the track it starts getting called like Eddie Jordan runs out of money.
The dark year is called Midland and Spiker.
The Hamilton Straight's
No, that's
literally
what they
just called Fuck You, Sergio. And there he is,
No.
Sergio Perez driving down the Fuck You, Sergio Straight.
Oh, I could hear Crofty saying that. That's so good.
And Lance Stroll has had a massive accident into his berth.
I genuinely almost threw up from laughing so hard. Oh no. Stop.
Eddie Jordan, what do you think? Oh, it's great to have a track named after me. Not named after you, Eddie. Oh my god! They can name like
no.
the fucking the S's at the start of the track. They can call them the Benson and Hedges.
I was going to suggest that's what the Spiker and Midland section could be called.
Yeah.
You go Maggots and Beckett's, rename it to the Dark Years
No,
complex.
come on. Even they're gotta forget Midland existed.
That's true.
They're gonna name a really
No,
bad corner the Winklehawk. And there they are, heading through Carthagena.
No.
Oh no! I've got it. And there he is. Lewis Hamilton leads into the 2005 F1 American Grand Prix.
I was going to say, yeah, they could have, like, throw spike strips out.
Yeah.
And that's called the Random 05 event.
Yeah. And there it is, right there. An icon of its time. A statue dedicated to Max Mosley.
No. No. No.
The podium celebrations literally has like a concrete statue of Lawrence and Lance's heads next to each other behind it. They repaved the track so it just has like random pictures of Lance Stroll on the floor every now and again.
It's just like Nürburgring graffiti.
It's like Renault Clio, Renault fucking Leaf Speed Carbon Clio edition. Where it's just like the entire floor is just made up of Lawrence Stroll smiling.
F1 2020 Lawrence Stroll edition.
Oh my god,
Stroll.
that's an idea. Because you can mod that game with like different logos. I wonder if I can get a logo of Lance Stroll's head and just put that all over the car. Literally name the team Lance Stroll. And it's just that picture of fucking Lance Stroll really short. That fucking wide Stroll picture. If Tim Harvey was commentating F1, everyone would be more appreciative of fucking Crofty. Because Tim Harvey would just sit there during the garage accident and just go, oh my god, that doesn't happen normally. F1 cars usually have the fuel inside them.
Usually.
Well, to be fair, this is the same guy that once said fucking, when that fucking tyre fell off a BTCC car, he goes, that doesn't usually happen, usually the tyres are on the car. Or whatever it was.
Amazing.
It's like, great. Great inside, Tim Harvey. No wonder you placed 17th in the fucking Peugeot when you was a full-time driver. Oh, by the way, you know who's doing that fucking BTCC quiz the other day?
No.
Oh, like that fake quiz where I named all the champions.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, I've been hearing that fucking Italian's name who won in the Primera everywhere now.
Oh, cool.
Also, there's an actual quiz going around now where it's named the entire 1998 BTCC field.
How good are you at that?
I don't know, let's find out how good you are. Name 3 drivers on the 1998 BTCC field.
Plato, Menu, Matt Neal.
Good man. Actually, no, I think Menu might have gone by then.
No,
Menu
No.
won in 97, but... Oh, wait, no, sorry, it was 99. There was a different teammate for the Lagunas.
yeah.
Yeah, there we go. The tyres should be attached to the car, so that's not right. Tim Harvey in 2020. So that's not right. Do you think he said that when fucking Rory Butcher fell over? BTCC cars are usually supposed to be on their wheels, not on the roofs.
Hello, I'm back.
Oh.
Yeah, it's an issue.
Name.
I've got a
Okay, I've got a
middle
question
there.
for you quickly.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
no.
Name 3 drivers that were on the BTCC grid in 1998.
Hold on.
No, don't look it up.
No, I'm not looking it up.
Quick, go.
Fuck, there was
3 now.
There was me.
No.
Yeah.
No.
No, you weren't live.
Shit, that was you, Emil.
Yep.
Elaine Pross. No. Tiff Nadell.
Actually, no.
Not
No.
1998. So you
Ayrton
can check
Senna.
out the fact this.
Who?
And what? Ayrton Senna.
No, but actually, if you think towards that era, you're not going to be too far off.
Yeah, no, I think I know who you're...
That was technically for only 3 rounds, but still.
I think I know who you're talking
That's
about.
3, innit?
but I must ask you later.
Yeah.
Was that subtle enough for him to not notice?
No, it isn't.
No.
Tiff Kane?
No, I know who you're talking about. I forgot their name.
Do you remember the face hair?
I just remember the face there.
His last name is an illegal practice.
Is it?
Well, you can't sell men.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Fucking beats me, man.
Nigel Mansell, you fucking dickend.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I just alt-tab back into automation. I see what I've made.
That made your mind go poop.
Yeah, made it far
Derek
big.
Warwick raced in BTCC.
Yeah, that's like the only thing I knew Derek Warwick from. Why? What else did he do?
Warwick Davis.
Well,
Yeah,
apparently...
sure.
No, no, the Warwick Davis did not race in.
Well, I tried.
Although that would be funny. Trying to think 1998. Frankie Balea, Plato, Neil, Tarquini!
Holy shit, this thing's loud.
No, that was me screaming Tarquini.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this thing is you. You were a
We've said
thing.
Nigel Mansell a million times, AK. Are you behind?
Frankie is quite far. Put the stream onto ×2 speed.
It hasn't got
it's
DVR on it. It should be in
Tarquini.
perfect
I like that.
timing.
No, you still need to fast forward it. That's more just to catch yourself up to it, like.
Might have.
Yeah, no, I haven't had
buffered.
any frame drops since it started. I'm a couple seconds behind.
I just realised this car's got door mirrors on it from standard.
I tell a lie, I'm 24 frames behind. That's like an entire speedrun world record behind.
Damn.
Oh,
man.
yeah, you can't-
see the
you can't get
7.5 billion% chance of me not getting
Exactly.
this drift.
It's still possible.
Yeah, did he bring in like a fucking
Technically.
physicist or something to tell him?
Yeah, he brought in like 3 like mathematicians to figure that out, and they're like, nah.
No, but you know the worst bit about that? Apparently that speedrun had been going exactly the same for like a month on his Twitch channel when he was streaming it, so...
Yeah.
So that happened for a month straight, so not only is this a 7.5 billion% chance, but that's gotta happen like...
Oh,
Hi,
wow.
It's me.
it's
Hello.
the Invisible.
You haven't
It
said
is.
subscribe to Boost and Ethanol yet, so get out of here.
Subscribe to Booth. I can't even say it.
Subscribe to Booth.
Yeah.
Taki Inoue should have been in BCCC. He was, it's Adrian Moffat. Fucking Moffat.
No,
He's
He's
not
so
that
good.
bad.
With his shit haircut. Did Moffat's dad race in BTCC?
No, I think he's an architect, which is
Oh.
quite funny.
Because there's someone
So-
called Moffat in like a mod that I've got for like 2011 BTCC. So.
Oh god, I've got VVT on that, does nothing. And it's spending me $500 on my 300C.
I mean, Toyota has a VVT and it does nothing.
Yeah,
It's
what do you mean
VTech.
VVT's doing you nothing?
It's given
He's
me
talking about- yeah.
it's given me 0.2 extra horsepower.
Oh, that's a good point. Actually, it does basically nothing on. Oh no, wait! It makes a massive change to fuel economy itself. Yeah.
Oh well, I
So-
don't really care about
It's
fuel
American.
economy on
What do you
mine.
need fuel economy for?
Yeah, fuel doesn't exist. in
Americans moan when like fuel's $1 a gallon,
Yeah, but it makes me happy.
and it's like £8 over here for like a gallon. Because a gallon's like 4.2 litres or something.
I would wait. It makes so much more horsepower. if
AK.
I could rev any higher.
How's the Peugeot?
It's actually alright, it hasn't broken down yet.
Why
Yeah,
do you sound
fucking
like a
what?
hostage?
Well, to be fair, he did have a courtesy car at one point, so... Was it broken then, or was it in for a set? I don't remember.
And I went in to get the hood latch fixed.
Oh yeah, because the hood latch
Just the
broke.
example. Yeah, because you never need to open the bonnet in a French car.
No, never. Just like you never need to open a bonnet on an Audi, so they made that car without a fucking bonnet. The A2.
No, the A2. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's for aero. Take that back.
Hey man, I like the A2. That car's like
I like it.
swoopy.
Why would hinges affect aero? They're on the inside.
Wait, bro. Think of the weight you have to put into a hinge.
Also that.
Okay, now what?
And also the stick to hold the bonnet up. Actually, no, Volkswagens in
right,
that
yeah,
era
that's
had, even my Polo had struts. So it kept itself up.
Oh,
See
what
any
colour's gonna
struts
make
that
my
work?
300?
Even my modern Honda doesn't have that. I say modern. 2013. 2013, I wish it was 2013. It might work if it was 2013.
Oh, my parents' Volvo died.
Oh no! How much do they want
Anyway.
for it?
Well, it's no longer here.
What did they get
Bought
instead?
some- I don't even know. It's
Oh god, is this
car.
is this gonna take a fucking year to for you to
It's
figure
a
out what
car.
it is again?
It's red.
It's red. Oof.
I have a pic. It's a Seat. That's all I know.
Oh god.
When
That's the
You
VW.
Bear in mind, this is from the
the
same
make
guy
and
that
model.
did. I just want to point out when we first met, I asked him what his parents had, and he didn't know.
I knew it was a Volvo. I didn't know it. It's in response. It's a Seat.
I don't even know what the modern
Arona or
Volt.
something.
I-
Oh god,
I
I've
haven't
just seen
towards
fucking
modern.
Boost's car. Please
Yeah, same.
don't.
It's
Oh, it's the
Oh,
fucking
it's the
awful
thing
one.
that we
Yeah.
all know and love and not like.
Emil, do your Wikipedia thing. Do your Wikipedia thing.
I
about
literally
it.
don't even know what it is. I think it's an
It's an
attacker.
Arona.
It's an Ateca.
I know the Ateca.
Oh, is it
the
no?
big one.
The right, the
Ateca's-
attacker's the big one. The Arona's
I
the.
thought the Ateca was all cards you got at school.
Fuck even is that then?
It's a
that
Seat
is the Arona.
crossover. They're all the same.
It's just a Golf with a lift kit.
The only thing I know is the fucking one, that new Seat they're working on's got the stupidest name for a car ever. The fucking Fermenter. Which is alright. Which I thought was like what you'd do to fields, like cow shit, and it makes stuff grow.
Females, bro.
Yeah.
Or something like that, I don't know.
No, that's fertile.
It's the most uncomfortable car I've ever sat in.
It is an awful car.
It is Spanish.
I genuinely don't know why people buy those. Because at least like when you see a modern day MG SUV, you just go, oh, they either thought it was a cheap electric vehicle or it was on disability. Seats, I don't know. You know it's bad when the Skoda SUV range is more interesting. Yeah, why didn't they get a Puma? The Puma's a better car.
We didn't have the money at the time, so...
Why didn't they just fix the Volvo?
Anything not
because
to
the
get one
Volvo
of
needed
those.
a new everything.
But I'd rather drive a Volvo that needs a new everything than a fucking Seat. Seats are like the fuck. Do you know what Seats are? Seats are the fucking like Jack and Jones of the car world. They're just like
what? Sponsored by Kevin Magnussen.
Yeah, they're just like in it like that sort of clothing.
Okay, so the entirety of the like external panels on my 300C are made out of cloth.
Seats are also just primarily driven by fucking wank pheasants. No, but they are though, aren't they?
Nobody knows what the Arona is.
Actually, do you know what Seats are do you know exactly the people Seats are driven by?
What?
People who have Instagram accounts dedicated to their cars.
Oh, that's true.
And have the Instagram fucking brand on the back of it. That's the people who drive Seats. Oh, by the way, I fucking... Alright. Went somewhere the other day to see me granddad, right? And fucking... The one that isn't dead. The one that's about to die. Anyways, fucking Morrison's car park. Best car meet I've ever seen.
What was that?
A fucking guy in a Clio and a guy in a Fiesta. They were part like fucking... Like they were part like horizontal across the bays and were just speaking to each other. Fucking windows down. And you're just like, mate. If I wasn't in the back... If I wasn't in the back of my mum's Fiat 500, I would have taken a lot of piss out of them, but... It's just like the most saddest car meet. It's almost as sad as the McDonald's car meet that we have going on here that has 3 cars in it. And 2 of them are Corsas.
Both McDonald's we have here don't have big enough car parks for McDonald's car meet.
No, ours doesn't either, but they do it.
Yeah, they do it.
I also have big poles like in the middle of the car, so nobody can do anything. Which is sad.
Big pools? Like for swimming?
Big pools, like no, like this.
Actually,
like
did you see that fucking? Did you see that guy? Fucking, this was a while ago. There was a guy who got like fucking completely hounded because he parked across 4 bays, right? And everyone was like, oh, well, you don't want to scratch his car, and like half the rest of the comments were like, bro, he's in a fucking Seat Leon. Who gives a fuck? Why would you try and protect the Seat Leon?
So you can sell it later.
But it's a Seat, it loses like 75% of its value in the first 3 years. It's the only cars in the Volkswagen group that depreciate massively.
Audi R8.
Porsche 911 once a word.
Audi R8s don't really depreciate that bad. They're done depreciating.
I mean,
they did depreciate really badly. So.
Oh, I should ask the person I know who sold one.
What, your dad?
Should depreciate. No, it was
I guess he sold it to make way for the Maserati, right? You know, your mum told him, your stepmom told him, like, listen, hun, you've got to either get rid of the Koenigsegg or the Ferrari. And in the end, he said, oh, no, I'll just get rid of the Audi.
Which Ferrari?
Yeah, which Ferrari, that's it. It'd be like that fucking video title Hoover just did, where it's like, oh yeah, just 10 minutes on my road, this guy's got 2 Countachs and he's selling me 1. And he said, oh, I'll throw in a Diablo with it as well.
Sweeten the deal.
Yeah.
Because nobody just wants 1... You know,
you can't just have 1 Lamborghini. You can't have 3.
Yeah. Oh, do you know the Strad man? He's my favorite YouTuber.
Yeah, man. He bought like a Bugatti Veyron for $500.
Yeah. He also bought a wrecked Aventador that wasn't wrecked, but was.
The only thing a Seat deserves is to be pushed off a cliff. Hey, no! Listen, to be fair, AK's parents are now closer than he is to an actual BTCC car on the driveway, so...
That's
Does that mean
true,
you're gonna?
actually.
Does that mean you're gonna celebrate the Cupra team next year?
I mean, it's like
Jack
a.
Goff's in
like
it, of course I
requirement,
am.
isn't it?
To be fair, actually,
Golf.
Peugeot do have a TCR project.
I mean, they've world touring cars as well, but
Golf.
that's irrelevant. But,
Well, no, they were in that. They showed up for 1 year, got mollywopped and left.
oh, did they?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. It didn't end well for the 308.
Oh.
But hey, at least Gordon Shedden's not winning.
Gordon Shedden might be coming back.
Gordon
That's
Shedden
fine.
needs to. Fucking hell, he's like finished bottom of the table in WTCC last year, I think. He's driving the Audi.
Because Matt Neal might be retiring.
He'll just turn around and go, nah, I'll sign another 10-year contract. I'm not even joking. Fucking on GTR2, my online account gets like locked every week. So I keep having to make new ones, and the second to last one I made was just called Matt Neal Just Wants His Bed. This current one's just called Kimi Wants His Piss Up. Because of course Kimi Raikkonen just wants his piss up. That's all he wants. Matt Neal is old. Yes.
Interesting story.
Hmm?
My mate crashed his
Oh,
Polo twice in the space of about 10 minutes yesterday.
How do you crash a
do that?
Polo?
He's tried ram raiding something, probably.
I don't
Why would you
know.
ram rate? Actually, no. Polos these days do look like the most anonymous cars in the world.
No.
What was he driving? Actually, no. That Seat
Ram
would
rate's
be
some
perfect for that. What sort of Seat was he driving?
It was a
No,
hatchback.
you ram rated Volvo because that advert showed that they're indestructible.
No, you
Check
what was that?
response.
Oh,
Yeah, they'll.
Oh god!
oh no, I fell into a ditch. I better not, you know.
Is this
continue
guy
down this road at a
Scottish?
high rate of speed.
Yes.
Did he not? Why is he fucking that face? That was the most Polo driver I've ever seen with that face.
He had to be pulled out by a Corsa.
Oh no!
The greatest shame, Noten, man.
It reminds me of that time I had to watch a Toyota Corolla try and pull a Toyota Auris out of a ditch.
Oh my god, that's great.
But it's an R line, so it's okay.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
R stands for rally.
It's not.
No, our line is for people who don't have the money to buy like an actual GTI Polo, so they just
Yeah.
get it to look like a GTI Polo.
Because they're sad.
I hate that sort of shit. I think Honda's starting that now. They're having like an R line, and it's like, eh. The worst one's
they're not
fucking
already.
Hyundai, fucking N line with the fucking Hyundai Tucson. It's like, yeah, okay.
I mean, Peugeot's pretty bad with GT line.
No, but they were one of
Can
the
you
first
go?
to do it, so they can get away with it more.
Oh my god, my material costs
Also
have gone
'cause
down
no
to
one
15
goes to
grand.
Yeah, no one buys
No
an
one
actual
buys a
GTI Peugeot because no one wants to lose that much money, so...
They don't exist anymore. They stopped
Do they
making them
not?
after the 308. So
Yeah, but to be fair, that's because the 308 looked like it was a ticking time bomb. I don't trust an engine that's a 1.6 turbo with 270 brake
I love the
horsepower.
308, but I kind of want one, but I know it's just gonna die.
It will, like, that engine. 270
I know, it's
horsepower,
just-
1.6 turbo. That does not sound like a recipe for good times.
Oh, that's just the Yaris GR. That's similar.
Yeah,
figures.
but I trust Toyota to make an engine. Do you really trust the French to make a reliable engine?
That's reasonable. Yeah.
Because you know Toyota would have stress tested the shit out of the fucking Yaris one.
Hmm. Yeah, but then again, Toyota took a BMW engine, stress tested that, and said, "No, this is reliable to our standards."
What,
So,
for the Supra?
yes.
No, I think what actually happened there is someone from Toyota was like, yo, We need an engine for the Supra. Does it have one in it already? Yeah. Okay, we don't care. Do you know what, actually, that's a good theory. Do you think Toyota made the Supra Mark V purposely bad so people stop thinking the Supra was that good a car so they can just continue on with their lives and make cars that are just normal?
That sell.
Yeah, they actually wanted to turn the Supra into like a trim level for the RAV4. So they're just trying to make this one bad so they can go ahead and do that later on.
Be me that really hopes that happens. Just to see the fallout.
Yeah.
Because the thing, the Skyline became a crossover and literally no one noticed.
Yeah, because they just had... Yeah, exactly. There's the point. No, it was an Infinity... What is it? Infinity Q something that got called a Skyline crossover in Japan. Because they called the Q50 the Skyline in Japan. To be fair, no, Boost, Nissan already tried that. It was called that fucking really awful Skyline that wasn't an R chassis.
That's a weird name for a car.
That fucking V35, that awful car. That only is a Slap Train likes. Slap Train likes it so much he bought 2 of them, I think.
Did he? I haven't watched Slap Train in like 5 years.
Slap Train had a kid.
You what?
Yeah, I know, he reproduced. I'm terrified.
He can do that?
Yeah, bro, he did a reverse entry.
I gotta go.
Oh no.
The thing is, what actually happened is he like masturbated and like the sperm did a drift into another woman.
I don't think there's any there shouldn't be any women with a like 800 miles of that guy.
Yeah, bro, he goes on and goes, "Hey dudes and dude brodettes." And they're like, "Oh."
And then they cream and
Don't make that
cum
noise
and jizz everywhere.
Don't say those words again.
What,
Oh, yeah,
brodettes and cream?
No, well, yes, but also, so yeah. This entire
Listen, he had a
conversation
girlfriend
is
when he crashed his Honda CRX, so...
Alright, yeah, he
What,
did,
yeah.
didn't he?
Yeah.
LC, whatever he's called.
He what?
Can you settle on a name? LC
Yeah,
doesn't have a
that's-
good ring to it.
Look,
Well, LC just sounds like
LC
the name.
reminds me
LC.
of my
too
cat that
late
I had
to
when I
change
was a
it
kid.
now.
No, it wasn't, because she was CR before.
Yeah, and
Just
then
change
something
it.
happened on my
You know
YouTube
what?
channel,
Yeah,
and I had to
it's
change
very
Oh,
and
right,
it's all
oh, do you want to
that.
go into that? That sounds like an interesting story.
No.
Wait, what? Sorry, my mic.
I want to hear the story, though. DM me it later.
You don't.
What did he say?
Did you do a
Thing
tank catapult and accidentally link your fucking YouTube account to the fucking DeviantArt where you act about pregnant Sonic characters?
Wait, the what? I want to hear about that.
Yeah.
I think if you put exclamation point tank, you can still see
Yeah.
that in this server. Yeah.
I'm doing that in response. Okay. Oh, right, yeah, that.
A lot of those old commands still work.
Well, I've got one that's good.
I think, isn't there like .cr27 comes up with like,
Yeah,
like
this
kid
one.
getting his cock stuck in a fan or whatever.
Yeah, my boy John puts his dick inside a fan and fucking dies.
I've eaten a fan before.
It's a
You
big
what?
You what?
Yeah. We just glossed over that for a moment. What?
What?
I'm going to continue to gloss over that. Isn't this a lovely Suzuka track? Look, the Ferris wheel sponsored
No,
by
it's
X.
fine.
No,
You've seen
no.
a fan.
A fan?
Yeah.
What, like a paper one or?
Yeah, like a fan came up to me, asked for an autograph, so I ate them alive.
You don't have any fans.
Spare the embarrassment.
You've got no fans!
Yeah,
They've
precisely.
got
You don't.
Export to another game. Oh, what a
Come up to
machine.
Smethwick,
How have you already
Birmingham,
done?
mate. I'll fucking have you. Ask for Matty G.
No, it's Danny G, you
Oh,
cretoid.
sorry. I've just outed myself as the fake Matty G.
Danny. I'm gonna have an aneurysm, brother. Right. Apparently he's got a YouTube channel, right?
Do you remember when everyone was on about that fucking... If you know, oh, Mum, get the camera?
Yeah.
Everyone thinks he's dead. He, like, joined the military and got
Why?
shot. Which isn't true. They're actually confusing him with that other COD trick shot who joined ISIS and died.
I deafened myself
Sorry,
back, so...
what?
Yeah, there was a COD trick shot who, like, disappeared off the internet for 10 months and it turns out he was, like, fucking a member of ISIS.
What?
And got, like, killed by a car bomb in Syria or something. Look it up, I'm
What?
not joking.
What?
Just type in COD trick
good
shot at
point.
ISIS and you'll see it.
That sounds like I'll get my search history flagged.
Yeah,
It's fine,
good.
I was reading fucking... I went on wish.com and searched hentai yesterday and I'm fine. In case you're
You
wondering,
find
yes.
anything for your taste?
Yeah, you can get face masks with the fucking hentai cream girls on them.
I've got a hoodie with one. I've got a hoodie in that style.
We also googled fucking... Oh god, what was the
Have a
best one?
hoodie.
Yeah, I've got one of those.
Who did you convince to buy you one?
Look, okay, well, technically my brother bought it, but it was too small for him, so I kind of inherited it.
Okay, who did you... What, your
Wait,
parents
you have an
didn't
older
notice?
brother?
Yeah, I've got an older brother.
Jesus.
Yeah, he's... Oh. He's
Is
got
he
less
called
brain cells.
LLC? Haha.
No, that's
What,
my
the
company.
How old is he?
17, I think.
Can we replace him with you?
No, he's
Wait,
not
what?
funny whatsoever. Also, he listens to 100 gex. I don't know if you know what that is.
Who?
Wait, he's not fun whatsoever, so he's literally no different.
He listens to 100 dicks.
100 gex.
Gex.
He's listened to it.
What,
It's
Gex the
awful.
Gecko? I'm down with that shit.
No, 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 no.
To the one person that remembers Gex the Gecko. I salute you.
Like the
remember
Geico
it. Well,
gecko. Yeah, I know.
No.
Alright, fucking hell, don't flex your Gex knowledge.
Look,
AK, do you know what
Right,
Gex the
honestly.
Gecko is?
I've heard of it.
it's that video game from the PlayStation. Or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I know about it.
I know all of PlayStation.
I've
They
completed
call me
PlayStation.
Mr. PlayStation.
Mr. PlayStation.
They call me Mr. Games.
I know, I'm all into that Crash Bandicoot deviant art.
You probably are.
I'm not. I enraged the Crash community by saying Crash 4 no one wanted it and everyone's like, bro, we've been waiting for this game for years! It's like, okay, calm down, your fucking game didn't even review that good, that's why it's 22 quid in Asda on release. Fucking nerds. Crash Bandicoot, they only made like 2 good games, so fight me. It's like Sonic, they only made like 3 good Sonic games and already autistic people just sit there and go, oh my god!
Okay.
And Mario's just been the
Thanks.
same game each time and that's why it's fine. That's all Mario is, it's fine. Other than that fucking one on the Switch where you can like possess people in Mario's hat, that's just fucking freaky.
It's a fun game.
It's also freaky.
Yeah.
It's like the Flood from Halo, but it's okay because he's smiling.
Yeah, basically. Don't think about it too hard.
And that fucking one Halo book, which is all about that guy who gets infected and can feel like his spine breaking and shit when he gets infected.
I watched a video yesterday, someone reviewing all the 30 Halo books.
Well, it's a sad life
So
that
that
is.
was
I bet
fun.
it's someone I work with. He's got Halo tattoos now.
Oh, nice.
He got them on his wrists as well, just to prove he's really bent. He was actually at one point. Still is, kind of, although he insists
At one
he's-
point.
Well,
Yeah, what?
yeah, he insists
I
he's
wasn't
straight
aware.
now, even though we know
I wasn't aware you
otherwise.
can go back.
No, he went back. No, you can't just flip-flop. It's like people who
You
are
can't just
bisexual,
control
that's just
it.
flip-flopping. You're not bisexual, are you?
He's just indecisive.
Yeah, People who say they're
Bisexual, just
bisexual are
read it.
people who just
That's
want
what
to
it
be
is.
gay but not disappoint their parents. Literally the only reason
Exactly.
they say they're bisexual.
Or they just want to be trendy and cool.
Yeah. Yeah, bro, I'm non-binary.
Which means I hate coding, it stinks.
I hate ones and zeros. I'm a 2 type of guy.
Yeah, me and the homies hate ones and zeros.
You've just infuriated everyone who's coding because they're like, ones and zeros, it's true and false statements. Yandere Dev is literally having a fucking panic attack.
He doesn't know ones and zeros, all he knows is if statements, bro.
Oh, fucking hell, yeah, all the if statements. And then when they
Anything
took out
about-
all the if statements, he then proceeded to fucking add all the if statements back and fire the programmer for not having enough if statements.
Exactly. He's gonna change his middle name to If.
Well, I mean, to be fair, his current name is If Yandere Simulator ever gets released. It isn't just a demo.
That's his name.
Yeah. Have you,
His
like,
parents
looked
are
into his
ahead of
history?
times. No.
Oh, God, don't.
Yeah, I don't plan to.
Did you watch that Tro video on him?
Probably at one point.
Yeah, that one where it's like, friggin', there's potential, there's some sort of child abuse accusations and shit. He looks like the sort of fucker.
Yeah.
He's got that chin that's too far into his face.
He's got the anti-troll face look to him.
Yeah.
No wrinkles.
He's
no
got the
chin.
don't mess with me, I know women face.
I know what women's anatomy looks like.
Unlike the guy who wrote Sonic High School, who definitely doesn't, hence why you can go through fucking vaginas and straight into colons. Also, he said the colon was the G-spot, which... I don't know a lot.
That's what the G and G
I don't know that much, but I think I know
Oh.
enough to know the colon is not the G-spot.
It's punctuation mark. What are you talking about?
You keep cutting out for me, by the way, so I'm only getting snippets of this conversation.
Who?
Yes.
Just everyone. It
I
just
think that's
goes
on your
silent
end,
for
because
me.
you cut out for me occasionally.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah. Okay. Nice to confirm.
I was gonna say, is my mic fucking up already?
No, you're fine-ish. I was eating paint when he started making that game, now I'm 18, and you're still eating paint.
Yeah.
Every time I go through that corner, I just think of Daniel Kvyat falling over.
Nice.
To be honest with you, every single day I wake up, I immediately think of Daniel Kvyat.
I do too. Simulator day.
I
with
feel
30,
bad for him
am I
right now, because Max Verstappen's currently fucking his baby mummy. First he
This
stole
is
his Red
true.
Bull seat, then he stole his girlfriend.
I'm gonna head out. I've got this pot noodle to eat.
Are you not posting your 300C yet, you fucking jerk, Nate?
Oh, for fuck's sake, I'll do it now.
We've got to find out who's made the best 300C.
Oh, it's obviously gonna be mine. Mine's got a material cost of $2,000.
So yours has cheaper. There's 5 categories
Yeah, mine's
to
quite
this.
expensive now.
Okay, there's 5 categories to this. Cost, Americanism,
Post the
horsepower, comfort, looks.
I've just like aced all categories.
No, I didn't sign
Oh, I
Kvyat because Magnussen was technically better. And like 3.5 million less expensive. Magnussen got fucking points the other day, I was amazed. He got fucking 5th place.
No, 5th.
I know. After not scoring points the entire season in the 3rd best car on the field.
Nice.
Why does yours have a splitter boost?
What do you mean why?
Why does it have a splitter?
What do you mean why?
That's anti-American points right there.
No, it doesn't. The Dodge Charger Daytona.
Dodgy Charger. Dodgy Charger Daytona.
Dodgy. Dodgy Charger. I can't.
Why is the
remember.
engine made out of ALSI?
Because that's the correct material to use.
But the bottom end of the fucking actual engine is made of like fucking cast iron.
Prove
I
that
don't-
this-
And it's turbocharged. I told you you're not allowed to use turbocharger.
Yeah, I can get power.
Yeah, neither could I. Mine comes in under the budget.
Are you saying Chrysler's mechanics are better than you are at making an engine?
Look, mine comes in
Yes.
under the budget and it makes about the same amount of horsepower, so I don't see why you're complaining.
What's your fuel economy though?
I couldn't be asked to check.
I got 32 mpg.
Look, is it still open? No, it's not.
He posted
okay,
his
I'll put it
car
on
file
next.
if you want to investigate it.
Yeah,
I'm
do you
installing that now. Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, boy.
I'm gonna burn you.
Boost is gonna make the sounds from that John putting his penis in
You know
a
how we
fan
started
video.
today speaking about tracks that are really boring but they're good when they're in sim racing games?
Yee.
Catalonia!
That's
Sounds
that
like
good.
It's
Do you-
Fun in AT.
It was fun, that race we did on fucking GTR2 with it. Didn't I beat you in that race? I think I did.
When did we race at Catalonia?
When we did the base content race. Because we did the
Okay,
one
so-
where we was at that fucking Czech track, and then we did Bruno, and then we did the one next week at Catalonia.
Catalonia, I think I noped out of actually.
Oh, what a fucking nerd. I got fourth in that, I think.
I DNF'd.
Let me see. What was I looking for on my car?
Oh, by the way, have you like driven any of the cars from the newest version of that mod yet? There's...
Well, no, I haven't touched it at all.
Oh. I
Which
drove
stat
the
do you want?
Skyline,
Your
it drove like ass. I drove the fucking Supra, it drove like ass, and now I drove the Sardin, it drives really nice. Even though I'm 100% sure the fucking sound vibe for the Sard is wrong because it sounds like a fucking 60s muscle car.
Yeah, about the Sard. It's the slowest thing in a...
I don't care, it's nice to drive.
Which fuel economy do you want?
But it's nice
Hold
to
on.
drive.
Your car gets less than 10 mpg.
Yeah, by like 0.1.
Where is it?
What? What?
It's 9.9 mpg.
I can't tell if that was the defense or a criticism.
Take a look at the material value though.
I know, it's cheap, but it has a reliability of 30.
Oh god!
Look.
Well, it's 31.7, which I don't think really...
How much power does it make?
Less than mine.
How much power does it make?
14.9 horsepower.
Yes. Basically 315 horsepower at red line. Oh, the
Yeah,
engine
which
is
is-
about to blow up.
Well, look. There's a reason why the material cost is $2,490.
Oh, you could rev it higher and get a bit more power.
I know, but then the engine blow.
No, you can press it up to 6,000 RPM and the pistons can just barely survive that.
Oh yeah, rev it, it's
With
so
plus
loud.
5 quality.
Yeah, I know.
And you've got direct injection.
I've always said we weren't allowed direct injection.
No, we never agreed on that, but I
Oh.
didn't put it on mine because I was role playing as Chrysler.
Oh,
they
I
were
could
role
save
playing.
$15.
Chrysler put multi
Holy moly, I saved $15.
on
Why does
what?
it have minus 15 on everything?
Again, there's a reason why it costs like $2,000 to build. Okay.
But the goal wasn't cheap. I mean, American cars are cheap, but
Look, I just built the most American car. Also, it doesn't have a turbo, so technically I win.
I mean, in fairness,
Go back to my car. It's,
We did say
Is
no
your car made out of
turbos.
cloth? No.
what? No, we didn't say no turbos.
No, we did say no turbos.
You said no turbo.
We
I'll
said
take
no
off the
turbos.
turbo. I'll take off the turbo.
Now it
you
makes
won't
less
get
power than
turbo.
his.
Yeah, it'll make less power than mine.
Well, it does at the moment, but let me
You
increase
can feel
the
free
compression
to
rate.
tune it back up. But
No,
turbo.
no, just take the turbo off.
No, because if he takes the turbo off, his like fuel mixture would just be like dead.
And?
But it really irritates me when a car's not like maxed out on its fuel fucking
Yeah, same.
ROM.
I saved $10 by morphing the body. Oh, I'm such a doofus.
You could probably make it more aerodynamical.
I haven't.
Uh,
You can see the shape of the front
aero.
bumper.
Get out of my way, Mazda. I told you in the fucking Silverstone round to fuck off.
Cool.
Oh, just pit maneuver him, Jesus Christ.
Well, I did it in Silverstone because he wouldn't get out of the fucking way. He needs to learn I'm in the bigger car.
Yeah, bigger car means right of way. Look
Exactly.
at the track, mate. What year? What peculiar
No, it's the
business
Roman
do you work
Grosjean
in?
line.
Oh.
And then I just have to go to the team radio and say, "This fucking idiot, I cannot race with him!"
Yeah, so
I
I've got
get-
318 horsepower.
What we really need is we need to have the best motor fucking drive to survive where the two Haas mechanics are just like, I don't think he's coming around that corner.
That wasn't Haas, it was McLaren.
Oh, right. Yeah, who were they on about? Was it Magnussen or Grosjean?
Grosjean.
Where they were like, oh, he's not going to come out that corner. And lo and behold, he didn't come out that corner.
That was clearly edited together, though.
No, I don't think it was.
I think it was.
Grosjean in 2018 managed to fucking spin the car around and kill like 5 people because he wouldn't step off the throttle.
I don't know why, but your car is like inside of mine.
What?
Sex.
Yeah, hold on. I've just changed. Let me post a screenshot or sort of tweak my car.
Oh god! So hold on. CR's car is like a virus where it's now affected your perfectly reasonable car.
Yeah, it's called automation creepypasta.
Oh god! Every car I made had 15% quality.
Oh, Christ. He is there. He is there. He cannot be stopped.
Christ, have you seen the sky?
It's now a little bit slower, but you know.
Pit them
What's the
to a
max
drag
speed?
race. And I can guarantee you, mine will come second, okay?
I don't know, what was yours there at 60?
With something.
Did it even have a 0 to 60?
Yeah, it had a top speed of 160 somehow.
Why are you stopping, Mazda? See, this is why you're weak. You're pathetic. You stop.
But to be fair, my car has downforce,
He's
so
angry at you, that's why.
There we go, he didn't
My
stop
car.
that time.
my car does have downforce though.
Kill the Audi for me, thank you.
Yeah, American cars don't...
See, look at that!
Don't know what...
Teamwork.
The
Use
Charger Daytona has downforce. My favourite car.
Yeah.
Bro, can you explain to me about the wing on the Charger Daytona?
Funny you should mention that, because if you subscribe to Boost and Ethanol, you'll be able to quickly locate a video of me talking all about all the features of that.
Technically, you don't have to subscribe, but yeah, you can go to that channel and watch that video.
Absolutely do, to be able to quickly locate it and rewatch it.
Why the fuck you steal my dad's car?
Your dad's...
Yeah.
Funny you should mention that. If you subscribe to Boosted Ethanol, there's a video on the Chrysler 300C.
There's actually a video of me explaining why we stole his dad's car. It's
Yeah,
really
there is.
interesting.
Because
You have to
out of a
subscribe to
list
see it,
of
though.
boring cars, this is one of the boring cars I hadn't used yet.
If you subscribe, you'll be able to see the
Do
video.
you want me to
If you
PM him
not,
a
then
response from
What
you?
response?
I don't know, say something and I'll write it down and send it to him.
no. Don't say the N-word.
Damn!
I was just expecting him to say the N-word 8
I'm not gonna
times
say
in a row.
it live. That's for Hulk Hogan to do.
Alright, yeah, good point.
No.
He's gonna go on Monday Night Raw and say, "Remember, kids, subscribe to
Remember
Boosted
what?
Ethanol." That's what Hulk Hogan's gonna come out on WWE Raw and say.
Oh, I gotta go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna
Alright.
go.
Later, bud.
See ya.
He's gonna come out on fucking live on WWE television. So, listen, brother, I've been watching this YouTube channel. I've been playing automation ever since. That's why I'm overweight. Hulkamania!
Can you imagine? Hulk Hogan watching my channel would be the best thing that happened to me.
I know, ask
Just
him for the
ever.
Hulk. If you know, Hulk's into his cars. He always posts on Twitter that he's bought a new Dodge.
He probably just
That's all he does, he just buys Dodges. He's like, hey brother, look, I got my new baby, it's the 2020 Charger Hellcat. Wide body, red eye. I think they're all Dodge trim models these days. I can't wait for them to release the pink eye. Actually, Boost, have you ever seen the fucking fuel commercial for Dodge?
The fuel commercial, no?
The one where it's just like fucking loads of like warnings about using Dodge. It's actually a pretty good fucking advert. It's like, do not use Dodge if you... What is it? Do not use Dodge if you are pregnant or do not wish to become pregnant. Use of Dodge may result in freedom. Hulk Hogan, I think, had to deal with Dodge for years. That's why he had a Viper covered in Hulkamania colours. The Hulkamania Viper, aka the most disgusting automobile to ever exist.
I'm going to Google that and then regret it.
It's got 3 spokes. Warning you.
Okay, I will not Google that.
No, just Google it anyway.
No.
And tell me your initial reaction. I don't... Actually, it might not. I can't remember what year Viper it was.
Right. Hulkamania Viper. See, I can spell. Oh, that is not. Oh,
brother.
Why had someone modded it into Hot Pursuit 2?
Because Hulkamania is running white. Have you not seen the fucking mods for like Need for Speed High Stakes?
No.
It's hilarious. People have modded like Fiat Pandas and shit into the game.
Oh, of course I did.
It has like 15,000 mods or something like it. So, is Hulkamania running wild in you?
I'm gonna burn down his house.
Which one? He has several residences. They're all in one street on Florida.
I can believe that. You tell me that's true.
Oh, probably.
Oh. It sounds like the most Hulk Hogan thing to do. He just buys out a street.
He buys out a street purely so he doesn't have to deal with noise complaints when he plays his theme song for the 15th time today.
Do you think he's got a setup so every time he walks through a doorway it plays his theme?
Dun, 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 dun. Hulk's up, isn't he? Yep. When it comes crashing down, it hurts inside. Fucking hell. Hulk Hogan theme song. Do you know what I think he actually is?
What?
Have you ever seen that video of that Volvo that's wired to play Africa by Toto every time you open? Yeah, that's Hulk Hogan's fucking Dora Jar theme. Oh god, I forgot about that fucking video. Good shout, Scotian. Do you remember my fucking America.mp4 video, or whatever it was called? The most American car ever made. That video's great. Where it's just Hulk Hogan's theme song playing over a skyline. Suzuka, Alabama, 1945. When it comes crashing down and it crashes down. Why does that crane look like a penis?
What does yours look like for that to be the case?
A crane. It's in 2 parts. It can swivel around and I have conversations with it. It looks like a sock puppet.
Give it to him. You're like that one for like Volt.
Oh god. Yeah.
You've got like trap.
What was that? One guy in a box full of puppets.
That's just your life. It's just...
That is my life. I scream at the puppets, but they won't stop making noise. Is that the first race or the second? Because it feels like that's been going on forever. Catalonia is just the most boring track in the world, isn't it? Like, nothing happens at Catalonia. Nothing good has ever come out of Catalonia. People live and die in Catalonia. Oh my god, that wasn't even the second race. No!
I don't know enough about the area.
What?
Oh no.
What? Oh shit, we're off. What did you say about Catalonia, Erika?
I quite like it. That's just me.
It's the most inoffensive track in the world. There's nothing to like, there's nothing to hate, it's just...
It's just there.
It's just fucking
it's the
Catalonia.
300 of tracks.
Yeah, it really is! The 300 of tracks meets the 300 300. The 300 of 300. This car's so boring, the developers haven't even bothered to create a damage model of it when it scrapes. Oh, there's a slight dent now.
Fell asleep.
I did fall asleep at Catalonia last time we did a World Championships actually. Because it was really boring. Like, nothing happened. So,
Would you
okay.
like another interesting story?
Ah, I love interesting stories. Do you want to tell us about your time on the Fail Race podcast?
No.
I haven't even watched that. Is it any good?
No.
Are you funny at any point in it?
No.
Uh-oh. Was there any laugh ever showed in it?
Not genuine laugh.
It's just Alex just going, ha ha ha, that's so funny, Invisibleak.
I never said much.
Oh, sorry. Ha ha ha, that's funny, Chris.
I didn't say anything.
So, what have you got in the works for GTA next week on Twitch? Well, I've got this track. Oh, cool. So let's discuss Survive the Hunt 57. What are we going to do for Survive the Hunt 57?
It's not changing in about 2 years.
I don't know, Alex. I thought the gimmick changes each time.
Wait.
Or has he even stopped changing the gimmick?
No, he's just stopped changing that.
Stop changing the gimmick. I can't remember what the gimmicks were. Like, one was like, you can't use your own cars, and then the next one was like, I can't have a radar, and then there was like random tasks throughout the city or some bullshit.
It's Priuses. You've got to destroy some of them for some reason.
What?
Yeah, and they were like...
I thought hating on the Prius is like dead now. Who cares about the Prius?
No. The dead horse can still be beaten.
Oh my god, this car only has a 5-speed transmission. This car was released in 2011 and has a 5-speed automatic.
Oh, do you know what I found out? You probably already know.
What?
Where's the vote? Speaking of the Polo, hang on, talk amongst yourselves.
How can you have a 5-speed automatic in 2011?
Because autos are always behind manuals.
But 5-speed!
Except for when they're not nowadays. What's wrong with a 5-speed?
The 2-litre Accord had a 6-speed. And that was in 08. And that was the 2-litre Accord no one gave a fuck about. Actually, no, it didn't. That was
with
the
smaller
2.4,
engines, you kind of need more gears. Basically, the higher revving a car is, kind of the more
Mate,
gears
this is like
you need.
that time I found out the fucking Chrysler Durango was still using a 4-speed until last year.
Yeah, because it could use one.
No, because that was like the 2.4 i4. We're like 150 brake horsepower. Huh?
That's whoever ticked the box's problem, then.
Do you mean whoever didn't tick the
bought
box?
it.
Because I bet you anyone else a base engine and base gearbox. The sort of person who walked into a dealership and just said, I want a car!
I can go one better. The new Polo, if you get the Ultra base model, doesn't come with a radio. Or air conditioning. Or anything.
Did
I will post a
Volkswagen
picture.
accidentally forget they didn't make the Dacia Sandero?
That is the new infotainment system in the Polo. It doesn't exist.
I want to see this. Oh wow!
What? That's amazing.
That's not even as good as Dacia, because at least Dacia gave you 250 quid to buy a radio.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that was the Dacia thing. If you bought the Sandero Access, you got a voucher to buy a radio.
That's amazing.
It does come with electric windows though, for some reason.
And it also comes
Because
with 3 buttons.
3 buttons, yeah.
Do you know what I
The
hate
5
about
speed.
modern Volkswagen?
Go.
That fucking row of buttons on the near the gear shifter, because no matter what you do, no matter what Volkswagen you buy, one of those buttons is always blank and it fucks me off. It's like those old Mercedes E-classes from like the mid-2000s, where even if you bought the high-spec fucking E55, you wouldn't have all the buttons, because one of them is exclusively for the wagon. I just thought you got the manual because you was one of those save the manual people, but no, you're not that spunky actually. You're likeable unlike those people.
You know what I hate
Spun-
about my car?
You're stopping me from going on a tangent, but go on.
They took a lot of the stuff out for the GTI, so I have a row of black buttons.
Yeah. That's why I don't like sports versions of cars.
Yeah.
No, they've done it to save weight, but they put
That's
a
weight.
200 kilogram panoramic roof in.
It's a fucking
I don't
GTI,
know.
how much do you want to save weight? It's a fucking 208.
That's what they said. But they put a glass roof in.
No one's gonna
Well,
use
I
it
got
for fucking
200
anything
kilograms.
sporting.
That's
I've never
true,
seen a
glass
208
weight,
GTI
glass
driven by anyone who wasn't
weight.
like 12 or 40.
I've never seen a 208 GTI apart from my own.
But yes, no, Jalopnik Save the Manual movement can go fucking die off a ditch. I can't speak. Because I hate fucking people that sit there and go, oh, save the manuals, then they like, you look through their car history on Jalopnik, it's like, I own a 1974 Beetle and a 2000 Jeep Grand Cherokee, I've never spent more than $500 on a car. And it's like, well, that's exactly why all the manuals are dying, because you aren't fucking buying them. Guess what?
Huh.
Shit.
You can go-
Shit gets bought because people buy it. They wouldn't make a fucking... They wouldn't have got rid of the base model Dacia Sandero if people were buying it, but they weren't, so they've got rid of it. Which is a sad day for us all. We can't buy a Dacia Sandero with black bumpers and fucking steel wheels anymore. You have to get the Access. Which is a shame.
Did you know for 30 quid you can get a smoking pack for your Volkswagen Polo?
No radio, but I can chain smoke like a motherfucker in it.
I think the no radio is just for Germany. I don't think we get that level of boggle.
Yeah, I can't find.
I think it's
Although
because
close
they
control
never
is
actually...
extra.
if I had to guess, the reason there's no radio in it is because a smaller infotainment system they don't make, and they also don't make a separate radio for it. Because you gotta remember, it's technically not even a radio in a fucking Polo anyway, it's just a stupid Spotify link. Fuck
Which
cars
I'd rather
without
have, to
CD
be
players.
honest.
Watching paint dry is
I
more
want a CD
exciting than this
player.
track. I agree. And having this car doesn't make it any better. Do you know what the funny thing about this is?
No.
We've made fun of this, but I have absolutely nothing to say about the 300C. At least the Maserati could get angry about, like, the fucking vent on the roof. I mean, the sunroof is stupidly small, but I mean, other than that, I literally have nothing to say about the 300C. It's got a clock
just
that looks like the
cars.
head of a penis inside it. That's it. Can you say anything about the 300C?
It is heavier than most chairs.
It's not
AK?
all.
Do you have any fond memories of blasting these around on Forza?
No.
Oh, there
It's
you go.
a car.
Has anyone ever shown up to versus the community in a 300C?
Probably. It was that boring that I didn't remember.
It's that boring that even in the video it just disappeared and everyone just assumed the replay was dead, but no, it was there.
Turns out now if we like Google it, turns out one of them won like 3 in a row or something.
God, do you think anyone keeps track of that?
No.
No, probably not.
If I had to guess, there's like 3 people in that trade wins, and then it's just a bunch of fucking door knob lickers that just sit around the midfield. Does versus the community
Probably
even
not
still
wrong.
exist?
Yeah, it's on Horizon. But it's
Jesus.
random now.
What do you mean random?
It's... You don't know who's getting in until like 6:30 on the day of the event.
I mean, I didn't get
Really
any fucking
convenient.
warning. I just got like a fucking invite at like 7 o'clock when it said the event started at 7:30, so I was too busy eating.
Because Horizon can only fit 12 people and like 100 people sign up a week. You have to randomly
100 people watch that shit?
More than 100 people sign up a week, usually.
Jesus.
Wait, hang on, I'm going to count.
I thought versus the community
last
would be
one.
dead, considering last time he spoke about it, he said it was dead.
Well, it came back with Horizon 4.
Oh yeah, because that game sold like 10 million copies or something ridiculous. Further proving-
123 people signed up last.
Jesus. Did you win?
I wasn't in last week.
Oh, Did you not bother showing up, or did you not get invited?
I didn't sign up.
Oh no.
didn't
Wait,
bother.
you have to sign up.
Yeah, well, what do you mean?
Oh right, I guess you get forced into those fucking like races that they do when like the showdowns are the only thing I watch anymore. And I see your face in there. Although to be fair, the last one was a bit spunky anyway.
The last one was what?
I think it was like supercars,
Supercar?
but they put a bunch of cars in there which are definitely not supercars.
Oh yeah, there was an M2 GTA.
Yeah, and it's not just the M3. There was like Nissan GTRs and 911s, which
And the
are also
GTR.
not supercars.
Yeah, there was like, I don't know, it was like supercars from 2010 to 2015.
I always like how you end up in the really bad car. That's always funny to watch.
I choose the car I like.
Oh really?
That's
Oh, I just thought you
yeah,
intentionally
I don't-
ended up in awful cars.
No, I just choose the car that I like the most. I don't actually care about a finishing position.
I don't think anyone does. If you get fucking offended about where you finish in there. Because I hate to say, usually in those showdowns, there's one rule of it, and it's if there's a fucking showdown, then Alex has planned it out, and it's usually Alex's car that finishes towards the top.
Well,
so-
Alex always picks first.
Well, yeah, because he's usually... To be fair, the video that usually spawns that is about a car, so I guess he needs to be the one that shows it off, considering it's like the new great car. I can't even remember what the new great car was last time.
Well, at that time it was the LFA, but you didn't want it. So,
Yeah, because it sucked.
it was awful.
What? Wait, what was the... It was like mid... Was it early 2000s or something? I don't remember.
It was 2010 to 2015.
What did he
probably
even
easy.
end up with? I don't even remember.
Viper, I think.
Oh, really?
So. And he missed out the MP4 for some reason as well. That just didn't show up.
He also fucking chose the one Gallardo because he chose the Roadster for reasons I don't understand.
Yeah, strange.
I guess you don't ask questions.
I just chose a car and it showed up. That's it.
I take it you just get given a list of cars and just like pick one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
This Mazda needs to
But he-
fuck right off.
Here's an interesting story.
Ooh.
My car is awful in the snow.
Oh.
Really?
I tried to get off a hill, and it just wasn't going up the hill. It just stopped. And,
I have no idea what my car's like in the snow because it hasn't seen
What
snow.
tyres do you have?
well, I got a puncture a couple of weeks ago. So I When I bought the car, it had 3 different makes of tyres on it.
Oh,
It's a
nice.
good sign when you're buying a car. And when I had the puncture, there was 4 different makes of tyres on. So
I thought you could be like, oh yeah, I changed all of them. Nope.
no.
You should get a spare tyre that's got a different brand again.
Yeah,
I have a
it probably
Bridgestone, I have
has.
a Michelin, I have a Continental, and I have some cheap thing.
Well, at least 3 of them are good brands.
Hey, guess
Yeah,
what?
The worst thing, here's the hill I got stuck on. It's barely a hill. It's when it ends.
Guess what?
There's
What?
I no longer have to drive the Chrysler that's sending me to sleep.
all good.
Oh no.
There's the hill.
Oh.
It's not a hill.
So, that's it for
Very
this episode.
Picturesque though.
Next time, we're going to be switching back to semi-pro as we take a look at the 3-cylinder shootout. Join us for that. Until then, farewell.
You know the fear, the sorrow that my heart holds in knowing just where my hopes and dreams are going. I'll only bear up in a wall that you are not part of. Eyes on the slit of your